Hello YouTube, Bald Dan here, building an airplane over there. Welcome back to the somewhat regularly scheduled, oh my god, I can't talk today, somewhat regularly scheduled video releases of building an airplane. Today we're re-prepping ribs for section 26, and it seems, I've sped up this video quite a bit more than even normal because you've seen it before. These are the ribs closest to you here are out on the end, and those were laser cut, and I decided to replace them because they attached to the steps, the ones I'm working on now. I think are the center ones, and I only decided to replace those because I had elongated the holes a little bit too much. Got a question about no primer on the new stuff, and no primer on the new stuff because the reason I had to prime the old stuff was that the old stuff had all sorts of so this aluminum, and I think I've probably explained this before, but if I haven't, then too bad. Or if I have, too bad. The shiny aluminum pieces that are all over the table here, they have a aluminum oxide. So it's an alloy in the center, and it's a very thin coating of pure aluminum on the outside. And pure aluminum oxidizes very quickly, but it also forms a protective layer over the alloy that's in the center. Unfortunately, with the laser cut parts, a lot of them got spatter from the blast of hot metal, and vans or the laser cutting company, I don't know who it was, would they'd run them over the bench grinder there, with the Scotch-Brite wheel, and buzz a part off. Not off, but they would hit it with that to get the metal spatter off, and then they would leave this massively unprotected from corrosion part. It'd be a big old scuff, and so it's I'd have to hit it with some primer or whatever, and when pretty much all of the parts ended up having those sort of defects, that's why I just decided to prime almost all of it. Same with the seat ribs. The seat ribs were almost all like that before. Notice I'm not priming any of them this time around. Now, the seat ribs I'm replacing because of my one video where, everything, I found so many cracks in all those holes, and so many of them were elongated as well. All of the seat ribs, I think, maybe aside... No. Every single one of the seat ribs was replaced with a new punched part. So that's that. What we've got going on here is nothing, obviously, but what I'm about to do, I think, is probably start fitting these to that bottom skin there. You have to fit them and flute them so that the holes line up. And oh my gosh, I just remembered the most funny thing. We'll get to it a little bit later, but those doublers that you can sort of see on that bottom skin, they're like little dots along the top of it. There was a couple of them that weren't supposed to have rivets in the center of them because of skin overlap, and or maybe some of them weren't supposed to be there. I don't remember the exact thing, but it was rather funny when I got to the front and back of the fuselage. Not the big joint, but the firewall to aft fuselage. I'm sorry, firewall to seat area fuselage joint. And I was like, oh crap, I got to drill these rivets out. And I guess it's a pretty common mistake. So anyway, definitely just fluted those, putting nut plates on them so that the removable areas of the floor will be able to be removed and service flight control systems and stuff like that, or the wiring systems that are going to go through there. And the next one, I think we're going to continue with a little bit of this. There's probably not a ton until it's attach these to the bottom skin and then get back to where we left off before like the middle of the summer of 2023, and get back to actually making forward progress on this. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.